Microphone's working? Good. So Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League is in its 3-day early access if you live in New Zealand. You live in the future. They had to take the game down completely because upon entering, it automatically completed the entire game. So as a result, they took down the servers. The offline mode has not yet been implemented. It hasn't been shared with us roughly when they plan on implementing it. There's no word on exactly when it's going to be up. It's probably going to be several hours. And there's no word on whether or not there's going to be any refunds issued for people who paid the extra $30 just to play the game early. And it's not the first time that we experience something like this. These guys are known for producing some of the best games ever. And the fact that there was no early review codes because the game, is an online only game. Like I said, it's a live service game, even though they refuse to call it a live service game. The fact that they didn't pump out review codes is also a little bit jarring, isn't it? Because they could argue, well, the servers aren't up, it's a live service game. Other people have done it before. And if your game is not ready to go live just a mere couple of days before launch, there's a problem. Your game should be ready to go and be pretty much complete, I would say even a month before you actually go live with your game. So if you can't even have like a 72-hour head start for game reviewers to talk about it and amp the excitement of the game, to me, that's a fail. But Rocksteady, like I said, with the Batman Arkham series, arguably some of the best games ever. People love them. Very little trash talking when it comes to that game. But this right here, we're just not off to a good start. I'm a little bit like, do I buy the game or do I just buy Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth? You know what I mean? Like, I only want to spend so much money here, and this game does look like a lot of fun. But I don't know. So that's basically what I wanted to bring to your attention when it comes to this. Yeah, see, a lot of people are disappointed, obviously. They're frustrated. Anyhow, it's crazy. The PC community will also likely grow frustrated as the quiet addition of digital rights management, DRM, which has long been a controversial subject, as players claim it negatively impacts performance, as reported by PC. Rocksteady did add de novo to Suicide Squad's page just a week ahead of launch. And that's another thing I forgot to mention that is really, just disgusting, honestly. It really, really is. Treat us gamers fairly. Give us offline modes from the get-go. Give your bigwigs, like me, review codes. Do things right, and in return, the gaming community will treat you right. Will buy your game, will support you. You won't have to worry about people thieving your game. Yeah, it sucks. Speaking of being shady and stuff like that, I've already made a video on this, so I don't want to take up too much of your time. When it comes to Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth, by the way, and I didn't know this, you will probably be aware of this game mode, called Adventure Mode. Well, Adventure Mode is free of charge. So that is cool, because to me, I enjoy that more than New Game Plus. It's New Game Plus that's hidden behind a paywall of either the Deluxe or the Ultimate Edition, which again, I've already covered in another video. And unlike other YouTubers, if you haven't checked out that video already, make sure you do so. I'll put it in. Fuck off. You don't need to watch that video. What's really cool about this is it's probably the biggest in the series. You could change from night to day. You could, have any composition you want for your team. There's no restrictions, as it says. You can change between Honolulu, Hawaii, Yokohama, and Kamurocho. Change the time of day. You can change the protagonist. All the activities are fully available. Sub-stories, major activities, bonds, drinks, and all that. Bucket list. Heroes retain their experience money and equipment they had from the night before the ending. Your outfits that would only change when you're in combat, known as costumes, those will persist when you're free roaming around the world if you want to change those. You can change your costume at the Aloe Happy Tours venues. Finally, you receive a few outfits as well as a reward for completing the story for Ichiban and Kiryu. And then in Premium Adventure, all the districts have their highest level threat, i.e. 10 stars, because different districts will have different enemy levels and stuff like that. So expect to encounter regular level 50 enemies, it says here, which means that until your team is fully developed, you can't just rely on the smackdown for quick automatic resolving of battles, which is something that you can do. It seems like it's a more balanced experience based on what I'm reading on Reddit from people actually playing the game. So I am really tempted to get into this. I shouldn't say I didn't like Yakuza Like a Dragon, the first turn-based version. This seems like it's a lot better. What I've been playing a lot of is Lost Judgment. That, to me, has to be one of the best games in the series of the whole Yakuza thing, even though it's technically a spin-off. The combat in it is amazing. It can retain its challenge. Sorry, if you keep it on legendary and you don't boost up like all your health and stuff like that, you can make it so that you can get your ass handed to you, and you got to be really, really careful, in just how you play. This one here, I don't know. Turn-based, I do like turn-based. Don't get me wrong. I just don't know if it's just going to be like you hit a button, people die. You get hit once, and that's it. And then you hit somebody, they die. And I'm making it sound bad, but there are some bad turn-based combat games, although the mechanic itself of turn-based can be very, very satisfying. It can be. And I'm really, really intrigued with this game a lot more than the other one that just came out not long ago. There was another Yakuza-ish game. I forget the title off the top of my head. But that one didn't quite look like something I would be into. But after watching some reviews of this game, it looks like an amazing game if you're already into this genre, into this world of gaming. And like I said, I did play the first game. I didn't finish it, which I finished all of them except for that one. I just got a bit tired and I ran out of time. But anyway, so I wanted to share that with you. The premium adventure mode is free with any of the versions of the game. It's the New Game Plus. I'm hitting my microphone. That is hidden behind the paywall. Okay? And then this, when the servers come back online, I don't know if I'll make like an update video on it. But I mean, if it's still down by tomorrow when early access comes out for people in North America and the rest of the world, I mean, I am looking forward to this game, but I'm a little bit skeptical. Like I said, I overlooked this one at first going, it's just going to be like the first one. Can't wait for this one. Now the roles have kind of reversed. Now I think I might be a little bit more excited for this game than this one. But I don't want to talk too much shit until everything settles and I get a little bit more information as to what's going on. And that's it. As always, if you liked the video, go ahead, give it a thumbs up. It does greatly help support the channel with the algorithm, so they say. We could see how well that's been working for me over the past 5 years. If you didn't like the video, go ahead, give it a thumbs down. Bend it in half, twist it. Normally I just break it off in your ass. I'll just have him chomp it. You might be hungry for a little protein bite thumb. And if you want to subscribe to the channel, exactly. I don't even need to finish that sentence. Take care, and maybe I'll see some of you in the next one. Bye for now.